All right, so these are the products I designed, and they're both to help you get your jacket on and off. The first one is a stand, put some clips in, put your jacket in, and you can get your arms through. Next one is a rope that is attached to a clip, and you put the jacket at the end of the clip, and then the rope goes around some sort of something to help you get it on. So here is the rope getting on. So first she just gets her first arm on easily. It's usually easy to get the first arm on for an elderly person. But then the second arm is the hard part. So normally the jacket will be resting on the bed behind her because she can't reach it, but because it's in tension, it's holding the jacket up. So normally it'd be back here, it's in tension, it's holding it up, and she's able to get her second arm in. And then the clip is nice because once you get your arm through, you just pull it and the clip comes off. All right, the next one is just showing where it can be done. So because the rope it's more versatile, it could be wrapped around a pull-up bar, it can maybe somewhere in a closet, maybe a doorknob, maybe somewhere on your bed. It could be used in a lot of places, which is why it's nice. All right, the jacket stand is nice because it holds both arms up at the same time, so you're able to get your arms through, and it's just done by clips, and then one in the middle, one side, or one on each side. And this is it in action. So for the first arm is usually pretty easy, and then the second arm she just slides it in, and then she rips it off to unclip it, and then she works to get the second arm in. Here she gets a bit distracted, which is kind of funny. And then she looks at her purpley bright wristband, gets distracted, and then keeps going. And then she gets her second arm through, and then she rips off the clip. And the third clip is still actually on her, but simply just leaning forward, and it will be able to unclip it. And the clips are nice because they're a weaker clip for an elderly person that can use. Like they can just easily press it. It's not hard for them to use, so it's easily to get them on. And it's nice because then you can just rip it off once it's holding it up pretty easily. But it is strong enough to hold the jacket up, which is important. All right, so here's my business model canvas, and the question is, who is my customer? So my customers would be any elderly people, typically over 75, and maybe a disabled person who has like a shoulder issue, who can't get their jacket on. And the products were the clip on a rope and the jacket stand that helps get both arms up is the stand. And it's nice because the real purpose is to help someone get their jacket on by themselves, which is really important because sometimes an elderly person might feel too needy and then they get annoyed that they have to get help from another person. So it's really nice to get the aid to be able to do it on yourself, which is really important. The next steps for me is to make, I think, so the big issue with the stand is that it's pretty big and it has to sit on the bed. So there's a way to make it foldable instead of using PVC pipe and making it foldable or make it telescoping. So here's a picture of telescoping, just a sliding in, so it can be put under the bed or it could be put on the side of the bed on like a stand and be easily used. The rope is pretty the design is ready for the rope, but I think I need to start making maybe a final prototype or something before it makes manufacturing because it is a good product. It is ready. Do think I still need some more work on the stand. I do most importantly need to test this. I have talked to two retirement homes, and with COVID it's hard right now, but they will in the summer hopefully let me go in once I'm vaccinated and everyone else is vaccinated and COVID has started to go down, and then I could actually test it on more than just one elderly person and get more insight. And then the next step would be to start manufacturing and figure out how the manufacturing process will go with each individual product and how like the assembly might go. Those are still things I need to figure out so I can start actually selling the product. All right.